Happy Thursday, everybody. Regular Thursday. Kurt, go ahead and kick this game preview off.
Y'all know how we do it on Thursdays, Thursdays, but we do the game preview. But before we get into the offensive, defensive breakdowns, what they need to do to win on Sunday for the Lions, let's compare this team stats and how they stack up against each other and go over the betting information for the game. So let's look at side by side. You got Lions, Giants, points per game. The Lions score 24, the Giants score 20. Points allowed per game. The Lions allow 29 points a game, and the Giants give up right around what they score. They give up 19 points a game. Total yards, man, kind of even, a little bit more for the Lions. The Lions allow 383. The Giants allow 343. Passing yards, here's going to be the big discrepancy. The Lions have the big edge, 253 passing yards per game for the Lions, only 178 for the Giants. Kind of reminds me of last week with the Bears. Rushing yards, 129 for the Lions, 164 for the Giants. Total yards allowed for the teams, you got 427 for the Lions, 363 for the Giants. The Lions give up 266 yards in the passing game. Giants give up 230. Rushing yards allowed, 160 to 133. The Lions give up more. That's not a secret. We know the Lions defense is starting to come around, but all the stuff that they give up, and especially in the prior games, makes sure that the Lions give up just as much as they get. Yeah, but we're working on it. We're working in progress, man. Okay, let's go to betting information for the game. The Lions open as 3-point underdogs. The betting line changed overnight. The 3 points was still the same, but the over-under changed. It went down. It went from 46 to 45. And the betting line changed just a little bit. It's plus 140 for the Lions. So if you bet $100 on the Lions, you will win 140. It is 165 for the Giants. It is a negative 165. So you have to bet $165 on the Giants to get $100. So that is your betting information for the game. Man, this is rinse and repeat, but with a team with a better record. If you look at these teams, how they match up, Lions match up just like they did with the Bears. Because what is it? The Bears are a good rushing team and don't pass the ball well. Well, guess what the Giants are? A team that runs the ball well and doesn't pass it that well. If you look just above the Bears is the Giants in passing. And if you look just below the Bears in rushing, there's the Giants. So they're one of the top rushing teams in the league, right behind the Bears. So you look at this matchup, it's almost exactly the same. The only difference for me is Jones can run the ball, but he's not as fast as Justin Fields. But if you let him loose, the guy can pick up some yards on the ground. It's a winnable game for both teams. You look at the spread, I think it's only a 3-point spread just because the Giants are the home team. Lo and behold, I think it's one of those things where it could come down to the last possession of the game, just like it did last week. And it's a winnable game for the Lions. I think we can go into MetLife and get a third win in a row. All right, Coach Mike, what do you think about the overall matchup between the Lions and the Giants?
It's another favorable matchup for us that we don't have to worry about the back end as much. So we just got to keep our focus, man, on that front seven, stacking 8 in the box, man, and we grind it out, man. It's on the road. We got to grind out a victory. So, good coaching, and be attentive on defense, man, and we can win this game.
Yeah, no turnovers on offense, get a couple turnovers on defense, and I feel like this game will be easily won. Daniel Jones, historically, he's been a turnover machine. Not so much this year, though. He's cleaned that up a whole lot. The coaching staff over there doing a great job with him. But that don't mean he won't, give you one. And one of the losses this year, he didn't have a touchdown, he had a turnover. And our win last week, that was pretty much, in my opinion, that was the greatest difference in the whole game was our pick six. We needed them points to, to get that 1-point victory. So, maybe force Daniel Jones into a turnover or two. And it'll be easy victory. Other than that, I don't know, because their front seven is pretty good. Their back end plays well. And you can't go like, we can't go in there dilly dallying. You know what I'm saying? We got to go in there same way how people talk about us. They are how people should be talking about us in my mind. Some, a little bit. How they say, you got to watch it. You can't just go in there playing with the Giants because you can beat them, but don't go in there playing because they'll beat you. So we can't go in there playing and, we get this win.
Hey, for more of this conversation and to hear what the other fellas had to say about the betting information and the team stats, make sure you tune in to the rest of Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl, the Lions-Giants game preview, right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors.